Hello, welcome to Soulprint Insights. Today I'm going to do yet another one of the newer channeling information from Asudius. It's really hard right now. It's hard to stay positive. It's hard to keep perspective with what's going on. And I thought that this would be a really good time, considering the fact that we have been told that a lot of us are here literally to bear witness, to be here for this energy shift, the shifting in dimensions, and to be a witness to the world events as they unfold. So I thought it would be a really good idea to connect with Masudius and just see if he can, or they can, give us some insights or guidance on how best we can stay whole, stay centered, what we might be able to offer or support in terms of what we send out, but also what it is we can do for ourselves to keep ourselves strong and focused and doing the work that we want to do. So here we go. Oh, by the way, I think what I'm going to do is after the number, because in these videos that you see a number, right? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to star them, put a little star after the number so you know that those are some of the newer insights. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, here we go. Masudius, can you please give us some insight and guidance on how we remain strong, focused, committed, and doing the work that we are here in this time and place to do and facilitate? Once again, we are very pleased, grateful, and happy to be able to join the Soulprint Insights community and offer what wisdom and guidance that we have. So your question is a really important one because it recognizes that there is work to be done, but it also recognizes that this is not easy. It is not easy work. It is hard. It is draining. It is exhausting. The primary job, if you will, is to maintain a place of the highest possible energy vibration that you can comfortably hold. The reason for this is that certainly in this time frame right now, you are trying to minimize or push away the negative energy, the abundance of negative energy, the anger, the rage, all of it. And I understand just because this is going on in the United States right now, where it is not typically what you would see, although certainly there is a history of this kind of behavior. But you must remember and understand that your work also connects with all the other places on the planet that are also undergoing intense, turbulent times. It is the primary thing in terms of keeping your energy high is because not only does it continually replenish your vessel, your soul, your being, both physical and mental and, of course, spiritual. Because without that vessel being continually refilled, you will very soon become depleted. And when you become depleted, then there you are not only not even able to help yourself, but certainly there is not any energy left to help others. Now, there are a variety of ways that this can be accomplished, but truly, some of the best ways are the simplest ways. Go outside. Look at the sky. Look at the grass. Look at a flower. Breathe deep. Breathe slow. Turn inward into a state of contemplation, not ignoring the fear or the worry, the agitation, but acknowledging it and allowing yourself to move through those emotions into a place and a space that is much more in keeping with your true vibration, which would be calm and peaceful, with a clarity, an understanding that whatever the turbulence is, it will pass. There is protection in place. There is the work of millions of light workers releasing and sending in targeted ways, healing high vibration energies to areas, situations, and people that are in the most need. It is very, very important as a light worker that you ensure that your own personal light does not become dimmed. The way in which to ensure that is to never lose sight of your value, of your importance, and of the mission that you are on in this lifetime experience. To witness the shifting in a very dynamic way of the dimensions, and in many ways, to witness the expansion of, the understanding of equity, fairness, the energy of inclusion, the energy of healing. There are so many of you here now because those, of course, are the traits, talents that need to be most engaged. They need to be the ones being amplified at this very, very important time of the Earth's continued growth and forward movement. It is vital that each of you find that way to find center. Some of you may find that release in water. Perhaps you are swimming. Perhaps you are in the shower. Perhaps you are simply contemplating water. For some it is the sky. For some it is the earth. And for some it is even the power of fire. To focus, to draw the attention and the mind to a pinpoint, so that as you are completely focused and immersed in a single moment in time, all of the energy, all of the cobwebs are allowed to dissipate, clear, and release. All of that energy that is now exhausted and needs to be replenished because of your ongoing work. Some of you may like to use smell therapy, scent therapy. Some of you feel more comfortable using a crystal. You can use one as a worry stone. You can use one in meditation. You can simply carry one around as a talisman. For each and every one of you, you will find at least 2, and often many more, ways that there are tools that can help you find that way of finding center. For some, it is easy as a few slow, deep breaths. But whatever format or discipline you use, it is incredibly important to understand that you must start from a place of being centered when you are doing any sort of energy work to another or for another. Once you have found your balance, it is important to put your shields of protection around you. And then when you are done, to again clear and cleanse those shields so that anything that is negative or worrisome, troubling, or dark can be removed and sent for transmutation. There is not a one answer fits all situation. This is for each of you. You will discover or continue to work with, or perhaps even add to the skill sets you already have. And the work, one by one, for many of you, will not seem particularly significant or even important. But we implore you to not lose your sight and direction, because what you do not see is that you are but a drop of water. But when you join together with millions and billions and trillions of drops of water, which are, of course, people's thoughts and intentions, so your drop becomes empowered and is able to accomplish tremendous, tremendous growth going forward. It is like a tsunami of powerful energy joining together, expanding, growing, becoming stronger and brighter. The beauty of this method is that for as many souls as there are on the planet, there are about that many ways in which to offer your contribution. For some, it is through prayer. For some, the arts, expressing that light through a creative endeavor. Perhaps you sing or play a musical instrument. Perhaps you paint or create some kind of other art form craft. For some, it is about doing consistent energy work, daily or bi-weekly, monthly, whatever works. Follow your own instincts and you will have the answers. For some, you may wish to volunteer. For some, you may wish to focus your energy in a specific area. Perhaps that is with young children, the elderly. Perhaps it is with animals. For some, it is with the environment. There is no end to the work that can, should, must, and is being done on a day-by-day basis. And this moment is why it has better advantages than previous experiences. such as Lemuria or Atlantis. It is because there are so many light workers and their like actively, consciously, and willingly engaged at this time. And that momentum will continue to grow because the job ahead is not minor. The job ahead is for everybody to do their part, allowing for the work to be done. While the work will not eradicate darker, lower vibrational energy, what it will do is amplify the light to such a degree that the negative energies must work harder and harder to take root. At this point in time, it takes about 6 to 9 repetitions of a positive thought to cancel out a strong negative thought. Your work is to bring that down to 3 repetitions of a powerful thought to cancel, and then 1. And then you work from the other side, creating an environment where positive energy is held in place, because it will take 2 or 3 negative thoughts to dim the light of a positive one. And when you reach that place where it can take 7, 8, 10 negative thoughts banding together before they can diminish the power, the beauty, and the strength of a positive thought, that is where an experience of utopian-like energy and understanding will have the space and the place to grow and expand. You must always remember that Earth is that place of opposites. It is designed that way. But in recent times, the balance has become incredibly lopsided, so that which is positive and light-filled must really struggle to hold and maintain that space. But each one of you, in your own ways, with your intentions, with your love, with your passion, are amplifying the light, thereby diminishing the dark. Is it true that dark is the absence of light? Or is it that light is the absence of dark? In reality, those are just words that are being played with. Energetically, it is profound. The work that is being done on this planet, whether they be indigos, earth angels, light workers, or any of the other multitude of names given to those of you who are currently in physical form, doing the work you came here to do, that is powerful. We just briefly would also like to touch on a notion that a purpose in life can be stagnant and last through your whole life. This is not true. Many of you come with multiple purposes, some of them interacting and engaging at the same time or very close to each other. For some, they are sequential. So you finish one sort of life purpose or energy and you move on to the next. You can equate this to, for example, someone bringing forth a child or creating a family. That is a life purpose. But at some point, the baby flies away. And while you may maintain an aspect of motherhood or fatherhood or caregiver, it diminishes as the need diminishes. And invariably, a new energy, a new focus, a new passion takes place. You must also always remember that your life purposes are not the primary reason you are here. You are simply here for the experience of physicality. There are many of you on the planet who have fulfilled their life purpose, per se, but continue to live on because they are moving their way through the experiences they wished to have. Very often, these two concepts are tied together. And while oftentimes that is true, there are also often times where it is not. We offer you this final piece of wisdom, that which makes your heart sing, that which satisfies the soul, and that which you give easily, comfortably, and almost instinctively, without thought. That is your purpose. These are vitally important times, but they are not easy times. You have the power of the Soulprint, that community, but more, you have the power of the Lightworkers community, where you join together like drops in an ocean, and you amplify the intention and the ability to get the work done. We sincerely hope that you have found this insightful. We very, very much look to the continuing channeled information being released on an ongoing basis. But we would like to remind you that there have already been many, many channeled messages about your soul print, about the soul purpose, about working with elements that have already been recorded and released. Some of you may very much benefit from going backwards and reviewing. And we certainly encourage those who are new to the Soulprint family and experience as a light worker, an earth angel, an indigo, and all of the others. There is wisdom in the words previously released. We encourage you to review and perhaps see that which resonates with you or answer some of the ongoing questions you have. It is with our gratitude for the incredible work that you are doing, that we send you our love and endless blessings. May your souls continue to sparkle and shine, and may you walk with confidence as you continue to work in the light with love and your power. We remain at this time Masudius. Okay, there you have it. Until next time, stand in your power and stand in your light. Bye for now.